और भाई सब राजी खुशी, तुम्हारा भाई फैल्कन वापस आ गया है गेमिंग करने के लिए। और आज हम एक मज़ेदार सा गेम खेल रहे हैं। मेरे को इसको रिसेंटली पता चला, पर ये जनवरी में ही रिलीज़ हो गया था। आज देखते हैं इसको कैसे खेलते हैं। तो चलो आज शुरू करते हैं। इसका नाम है स्पॉन्ज बॉब। आगे तो मेरे को पता नहीं। SpongeBob the Cosmic Whale। अब देखते हैं कैसा गेम है। मुझे देख सकता है इसमें। कैसा लग रहा है।
Sponge!
I'm ready! I'm ready! I forgot something! Now I'm really ready! Woo! I'm so excited to go to Glove World! I better meet up with Patrick before he forgets what day it is, or who I am.
No, not you. Not today. This day will be about relaxation and inspiration.
Come back after my alarm goes off. I'm on a tight beauty sleep schedule.
I wouldn't bother going that way if I were you, SpongeBob. Big traffic jam blocking the road up ahead.
प्लैंकटन क्या कह रही है ये? ओहो, ट्रैफिक जैम है।
What? Then how is everyone enjoying food at the Krusty Krab?
They aren't. See for yourself.
I'm stuck here with the owners of rivaling restaurants, the Chum Bucket and Krusty Krab.
क्लैरिटी अच्छी है कार्टून।
Seems like a perfect opportunity to start a documentary about Bikini Bottom's best restaurant.
Good idea! A movie about how delicious the Chum Bucket is would rake in millions.
Hey, you know I'm at the Krusty Krab. Nobody goes to the Chum Bucket unless it's asked for directions away from it.
Anyway, officials are still investigating where the nails that caused this chaotic collision came from.
Maybe Mr. Krabs can help find the culprit. He did have a truck full of nails delivered the other day. He must know a lot about nails.
SpongeBob! You're up earlier than an insomniac rooster. In the mood for a little morning karate?
Love to, but we'll have to put some padding on that one, Sandy. Patrick and I are about to have the best day ever at Glove World. Do you want to come?
Thanks, but you ain't putting no glove on this squirrel. I'd rather seek the thrill of toning exercises and rubber duckies. But if you got a little time to spare, I could use your help hauling out some old junk from my yard.
Anything for you, Sandy. I'm ready to haul. Y'all. Did I get smaller or did these tikis get bigger?
Great job, SpongeBob! My yard's looking fine as fur on a frog. Thanks for your help, and have fun with Patrick.
चल लेती तो कुछ हो जाता तेरा भी। पैट्रिक काला
Sorry, my rectangular friend. Nobody's getting through right now. We're still sorting out this massive traffic jam.
Oh, I see.
Huh, I wonder who's at fault here. Probably that guy.
यहाँ पे बना रहा हूँ पत्ता सा इसको पकड़ के दबाना ये आ गया ट्रैम्पोलिन
My beloved Bikini Bottom, the most perfectly perfect place in the entire universe. Oh, good morning, best friend. Are you ready for a glovely adventure? Not.
What am I? I stayed up all night pretending I had hands.
1 hour later.
एक घंटे का लोडिंग का भी सिस्टम अच्छा है यार इन्होंने बिल्कुल काट दिया ये क्या है
Look, Patrick. Cool kids. Hi. I wish I could do cool things.
This wagon just ominously appeared out of nowhere?
Who cares? Nah. Still not cool enough. Huh?
क्या उठाएगा भैया
Can I have this?
What, this old piece of magic and mystery? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Madame Cassandra, purveyor of long-lost treasures of the Seven Seas, for those on a budget. Magic bubbled soap. Breathe life into your dreams. They say with this unique bubble maker thingy, you can become whoever you want to be. Receive whatever you want to have. Just bubble your wish into the heavens. Not that it ever worked for me.
Ooh!
An eternity later.
क्या ले आई
I wish? No. I wish? No. I wish...
बोलना
Okay, my first wish is on behalf of my very best friend who loves balloons. I wish for Patrick to have the biggest, ballooniest adventure of his life.
Balloons!
Is it too much to ask for just one day of peace and quiet? How am I supposed to paint my newest masterpiece with you two clowns constantly giggling in my ears?
I wish that Squidward will finally be appreciated for his art.
क्या बनाना चाह रहा था
What are you two up to?
Wait for it. I wish for the whole world to see how amazing Sandy is.
Thanks, SpongeBob! Nifty bubble!
3 hours later.
SpongeBob, what does it mean when it says, only those of innocent heart may harness the power of the mermaid tears?
I guess it means I was destined to find this bubble soap.
Hey, wait. It also says, property of King Neptune. Not for use by mortals. Use sparingly and with caution. Uh-oh.
था क्या हुआ क्या मुझे समझ ही नहीं आया अगर ऐसा क्यों किया
Oh no, Patrick! What have we done?
Who would have thought that a magic potion from a mysterious fortune teller in a sketchy wagon could backfire?
Yes, it was utterly unforeseeable. Wait a second! Patrick, you're a balloon!
गुब्बारा बन गया पैट्रिक
I wish, if I were a balloon, I'd be able to do cool stuff like this! And this! Hear this?
वो क्या पागल की हरकतें कर रहा है?
See, SpongeBob? Oh, I am a balloon! That's probably why I've been feeling so bloated lately.
We need to find our friends and make sure they're all right.
अब इसके लगता है वो जो जिसमें इसके दोस्त फंस गए उससे वहां से बचा के लाना है। मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं हमारे गेट अक्रॉस द फ्लड एरिया। ठीक है, अवॉइड प्रोग्रेस स्पंजबॉब का सजा कलेक्ट कर देते हैं।
Good thing Squidward is such an even-tempered fella, or he might get upset about this.
ठीक है बैठा है।
You do care.
My rock! My beautiful giant rock! All that's left are my... Oh no! My giant sticky notes are gone too! Now...
Don't worry, Patrick. I'm sure those sticky notes are around here somewhere. Or there. Or over there. Ouch. Looks pretty broken.
Wait a minute! Maybe all this craziness is from one of Sandy's experiments gone wrong! I bet it's all her fault!
I don't think so, Patrick. Sandy's experiments always leave the smell of acorns in the air. All I smell around here is sponge breath and bubble soap.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Weird. Sandy's house feels wetter than usual.
I think we might need to find the top half still.
भाई क्या हरकत है ये? पिज्जा के डब्बे से ये कैसे कर सकता है? मैं तो भूल गया यार क्या था।
You really are my best friend.
मर गया। दोबारा ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा। यार मैं ध्यान
I can count on you, Patrick. Uh-oh, not goo. jelly.
ऊपर से क्या
No, not the Krusty Krab. What will the brave people of Bikini Bottom eat now? And without Mr. Krabs, who will help them unburden their wallets? I need to fix this.
ये क्या आ गए ये क्या है भाई अब इनसे लड़ना पड़ेगा क्या
Wobbly hand off of me. I'm too smart to get like this.
प्लैंकटन को घेर के खड़े हैं सेव प्लैंकटन हम कैसे बचाएंगे क्या करना है कंट्रोल क्या करना क्या तो मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा कंट्रोल ही लिखा आ रहा था समझ नहीं आया करना क्या है चलो अब देखते हैं आगे क्या करना है दोबारा ट्राई करते हैं कुछ तो हुआ है उससे लाइट चढ़ी है एक बार और मारा भाग
That should cover my buns. Now I'll fight.
अबे यार एक मर गया था पता नहीं कैसे मरा है
That should cover my buns.
You multicellular idiots!
मारे तो सही बता
Thanks to you, all of Bikini Bottom is sunk into chaos! My restaurant is tipped over, and our poor little spot is missing! You could have at least involved me. That's like, you know, my thing!
रो भी रहा है गुस्सा भी आ रहा है
Correct.
Oh no! Sorry, Plankton. We'll make things right again.
वो क्या पीछे
You have to fix this before someone besides me can take advantage of this chaos.
Correct.
Why are you repeating yourself? Is your heart...
Incorrect.
ये कहाँ से आ वो
Yoo-hoo! Over here, my little blunders. My adorable cuties. You survived this calamity.
वाह
No, Madam Cassandra. We were just having fun, but we accidentally used too much of your magic bubble soap and destroyed Bikini Bottom. And now all of our friends are gone, and there's jelly everywhere, and... Well, I miss my Care Bear!
वाह, इसको Care Bear की पड़ी है.
Oh, this is just too perfect. That's not just any jelly, SpongeBob.
वाह.
It's cosmic jelly, the glue of reality. Your bubble extravaganza must have blown holes through the universe, squeezing the jelly out and sucking your friends into new and strange worlds.
इनके मुंह हिल भी नहीं रहे हैं.
That was gonna be my first
स्टाइल का
guess.
दिखा मुझे पहली बार फैक्ट्री.
You have to bring me as much of it as you can gather so I can study it and, help reverse the mess you've created. After all, I'm at least partially responsible, giving you such a powerful potion by accident.
ऐसा लग रहा है.
Makes sense to me.
No questions here.
Excellent. Now jump into the portals that opened up all over town. I can use some of the jelly to tailor cosmic costumes for you, each linked to one portal. The more jelly you bring, the more portals we can pass. Are you ready?
Portals पार करने
I'm ready! Come on, let's save Bikini Bottom from the unintended yet devastating consequences of our own act.
Cowboy थोड़ी है.
Find the portal that suits your costume. Once you have located your friends, you can use the magic bubble wand to return them home.
Start shop to occupy and purchase SpongeBob costumes. Unlock costumes by playing the story, collecting doubloons and completing side quests. Using cosmic jelly to purchase unlock costumes. Access the shop in the pause menu.
Oh!
अभी इतनी है ही नहीं हमारे पास. ना हम आगे जा सकते हैं इस तरफ इनसे होगा क्या?
Boys, you must feel awful about this, huh?
Ooh, I look like some kind of pastoral cattle rancher.
I wonder if there's a name for something like that.
One of our friends might be on the other side of this portal. Come on, Patrick. We have to rescue them. It's our friendship duty.
तुम दोनों की गलती की वजह से. ओ भाई, ये कौन सा तरीका जाने का? आप कर रहे हैं क्या? नहीं. कहाँ गया? ये कहाँ गए? ये लग रहा किसी एंगल से पानी. हम पानी के अंदर लग ही नहीं रहा यार. सब कुछ है
I have a strong feeling we're not Bikini Bottom anymore. Looks more like the Wild West.
जाना था. अबे रुक नहीं रहा ये तो. फालतू में आ गया यहाँ पे. गिराई दिया. Get your juice. वाह.
Oh, sorry, partner. I'm looking for my pal, Mr. Krabs. About yay high, red, likes money.
Crab problem, eh? I reckon you're going to want to talk to the sheriff in Manta Fe. You're going to want to talk to the sheriff in Manta Fe.
अरे हाँ हाँ गलती से हो गया भाई.
Phew, what a fun ride.
Yeah, let's get in line and ride it again. I don't get what Cassandra wants with this stuff. The only thing I make out of jelly is jelly sandwiches.
Patrick, Cassandra knows what she's doing. If she says bringing her jelly will help get our friends back, then bring her jelly we shall. my best friend. Sticky sweet.
थक गया इतनी देर में।
Huh?
What is it, SpongeBob? What do you see? Water? Soda? Is soda water? What do you see? Barnacles! It's so small! We'll never fit in there! Why do we have to be so big?
Oh, it's not small, Patrick.
It's not?
It's just very, very far away. We're safe, Patrick! It's Mrs. Puff! If anyone knows where Mr. Krabs is, it's her.
देखा भी नहीं इनकी तरफ।
Quick, let's catch up with her. She probably doesn't know us here, even though she knows us back home. Here we have to get to know her first, just like we got to know her the first time she got to know us back home, you know?
No.
I'm flying! Ooh, more jelly! Thank you!
यार इससे टकरा के मैं वो हो गया।
What's this luggage doing in the middle of the desert?
I think it dropped from Mrs. Puff's carriage.
Look, more loose luggage. How do we get across?
I think
बबल मारना इसे।
that's a button. Pursue that paraphernalia!
अबे यार ये हर जगह क्यों मार रहा है?
I feel like I've had several near-death experiences on this ranch before.
Yeah, it's the Wild West for you.
Whoa, is that Mrs. Puff? What's she doing on a ranch?
I love ranch.
Sticky sweet.
Howdy, strangers. You came here by foot? That's awfully dangerous. You could dry out in a heartbeat.
डरने लग जाती है।
I get puffy just thinking about it.
I get puffy after eating stale food.
Hi, my name's SpongeBob, and this balloon is Patrick. We're looking for our friend, Mr. Krabs, but he might not be called Mr. Krabs. He could be traveling under a different name.
ये इसको जानती ही नहीं है।
Oh, like Jeremy.
Or Petunia.
Or Captain Claus.
Or Ronaldo.
A crab without a name, huh? Try Manta Fe.
Oh, my.
It's where everyone without something ends up.
Could you give us a ride there?
This is a riding school, not a taxi service. However, if you take my test, you could get there yourself with your own riding license.
ओ भाई भाई अब हमें गाड़ी सीखनी
My very own
उससे रिलेटेड
license.
वो हो जाएगा और लाइसेंस मिल जाएगा इसको
Whenever you're ready, meet me by the seahorse. We'll see if you can stay on it all the way.
घोड़े का टेस्ट है मुझे लगा उसका है गाड़ी सीखने का पूरा
Mrs. Puff, I mean teacher lady, I need to confess that I've been through this sort of thing before, and I'm not always the best test taker, so any chance we can skip this part?
Oh, nonsense, SpongeBob. A little rodeo never hurt anyone who survived it. Ready, set, and go! No!
इससे तोड़ता हुआ निकल जाएगा
SpongeBob, jump!
A little dabble do ya?
Well done, SpongeBob. You scored 35.7 points. Go around! Phew, that was a close one.
अबे मैंने ध्यान नहीं दिया ये रुकता नहीं है दोबारा से करना पड़ेगा सबको
SpongeBob, jump! Well done, SpongeBob. You scored 35.7 points. Keep on smashing! SpongeBob, look out!
ट्रेन आ गई यार इसमें का तो है इससे करना पड़ेगा यार करता हुआ चल रहा आवाज
SpongeBob, jump!
A little dabble do ya?
Well done, SpongeBob. You scored 35.7 points. Keep on smashing! SpongeBob, look out! That's right, close! Don't make me call my insurance agent! Big jump! Big jump! All right, just keep jumping! Red usually means stop. Oh dear, you have 6 points. Out of 7.
Only 1 point away from passing! Yay! Oh, can we repeat the test? It was so much fun.
Oh no, that's not necessary. I didn't know you had fun. Fun is worth an extra point. Here's your license.
Thanks, partner! A license! Yeehaw! Hey! Hold your horses!
I don't think she can.
This license only allows me to ride seahorses and seahorse-like animals, with the exception of... this doesn't say anything about boatmobiles. Well, once boatmobiles have been invented, I'll just have to take the test again. Yeehaw! We made it to Manta Fe, my floating friend.
My butt is killing me from all that riding you had to do.
candy. I mean, it's the sheriff.
Now look what the snail dragged in. You may be yellow as mustard, but you got the bite.
Oh, don't bite. Too unsanitary. I'm looking for my friend, Mr. Krabs. Have you seen him? He's got big, beautiful eye stalks and tiny little legs.
I'm off duty for the dole, sweetie, but hey, if you can take me, I might look into your case. You in? Better get yourself a straw partner and make sure it sips straight. We're gonna have ourselves a nice little cactus soda showdown. There ain't a sea critter alive that can drink more soda than me. You're going down faster than a baby at nap time.
अगर नहीं तो फिर उसके बाद देखेंगे. अबे ये
Jelly bandits!
बात भी खत्म नहीं होती है ये तो मेरी.
Sticky sweet.
Ain't you fuller of surprises than my socks after a sandstorm? Taking on them jelly bandits like that? Let's see what you're really made of. Grab your straw.
Skull! Bottoms up! Cheers! Salute!
Doggone it, we're out of cactus soda. Ever since this red-handed bandits took over our cactus farms, we've been running low on supplies. Any chance you can go up?
Don't you worry, Sheriff.
And balloon dip!
Are on the case.
Find and collect more cactus.
I don't like cactuses. They're not even pretty. They're just green, juicy, and thorny. Like a cucumber that hurts your mouth when you eat it.
Don't worry, Patrick. We'll be out of here as soon as we find more cactus juice.
Uh-oh. Looks like it wants to duel.
भाई ये तो औरों से अलग लग रहा है. ये है क्या? इसके मुंह में क्या है? बलून से मार रहा है.
Kind of familiar-looking gentleman can point us in the right direction.
The bandit.
Howdy, sir. I'm SpongeBob SquarePants. Have we met before?
Hey, cowboy. Sorry, you don't ring any bells. I suggest hiring a consultant to guide you. Folks pay insane amounts of money for him. Since the shortage.
70%? That sounds a bit fishy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 70? I meant, 80. Of course.
Now we're talking.
Just keep going till you reach them Cactine Hills. And don't ye scam your hard-working consultant.
Come on, Patrick. Let's find. an old warning sign. It says
कहाँ है?
Cactine Hills.
This seems pretty dangerous, SpongeBob.
Maybe there's a...
Oh, baby, that cactus is way up there, huh?
ये कहाँ गए? आप पहुँच गए बड़ी जल्दी। ओ भाई इस पे पागल बनाया है, नकली है ये।
Funny meeting you here. Just checking on the barrels, you know, keeping them safe from bandits. There's juicy cacti all around these parts. Now get.
नकली है ये वाला।
This is it, Patrick. That juicy cactus gold awaits us. Yeet! No more chafing. A little dab will do ya. No more chafing. Look at me go! No more chafing. Ooh, more jelly!
Confusion is a goat on AstroTurf. A vain man will break his arm patting himself on the...
That should cover my butt.
Ooh, that looks fun. I bet I can get down faster than you.
You really are my best friend. Uh-oh, not goo.
जाना कहाँ है? वो वाला कैरेक्टर में वहाँ जाना है ना? हाँ।
Order up! Are my best friend. No more chafing.
I wonder if something is over there.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
अबे चढ़ नहीं पा रहा इससे। और बारी में मर ही जाऊंगा मैं।
I'm feeling better already. You really are my best friend. bring all this sap back to that guy who looks kind of familiar.
You got a knack for reaching them cacti. Just drop the juice in this here barrel for safekeeping.
हाँ पर रखना बैरल में.
One barrel down. Follow that trail, my little saps.
कौन सी ट्रेल? भाई अपना जाना है. ये क्या डाल दिया यहाँ पे? अपना जाना भी. कौन सा रास्ता था? दिखा भी नहीं.
One barrel down.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. No more chafing. Yoink. You do care. Too high! Too high!
कैसा हो गया भाई? आ गया ना वापस.
That camera must be pretty good. No more chafing.
इसके आगे से इसको कार वाला रास्ता है, बड़ा लंबा रास्ता.
Order up! ready.
Oh, I'm gonna need more sap than that, boyo.
Order up! I saw Mr. Krabs!
You're seeing things, SpongeBob. All this desert must be giving you sand brain.
Do care. The raccoon knew the desert was such a hazardous environment. That should cover my buns. Is it just me, or is everything in this place trying to hurt us?
We milked those cactuses for all they were worth.
मैं भी चुप हो गया यार, मेरे को पता नहीं चला, गेम खेलते चुप ही हो गया, इतना बोर लगने लगा। नया नहीं आ रहा ना, अपना जाना है। क्या बॉल की
Man, this place is dangerous. Someone should put up a sign or something.
I'm feeling better already. I think he lost his pants. Patrick, I think we've fallen down some kind of large, dark, worm-shaped cavern.
That means it was probably made by a ferocious, terrifying creature, like a goose. I see.
I knew I could count on you, Patrick. Look at me go! Blech! So slimy! I can't tell if we've gone this way yet. It's so dark.
Howdy, strangelings. What brings you to this whole place? If you...
We really need to get back to the surface, Mr. Miner, sir. Our friend Soda depends on it.
Well, I could let you use my elevator. But what's in it for me?
Anything you want. There's nothing that this amazing duo can't get.
Good. That darn Alaskan bullworm is obsessed with my gold. Knocks my shiny tooth out. Bam! Just like that. If you can get my tooth, I can get you up to the surface.
A little dabble do ya? If I was a tooth on the loose in the nest of a giant worm, where would I be?
Speaking as a slob who lives in a hole, I think something is living in this hole!
Ew, it smells like Gary's litter box in here.
That smell was not me. I swear.
Oh, we got the golden tooth! Hurry, let's get back to the miner before something comes looking for it. I think he lost his pants.
With a bit of gold nugget, you'd be worm food by now. But since you survived, did you find my tooth?
Do snails leave slime in the woods? Of course!
Wherever you sit.
All right, let's take that elevator. That should lift our spirits.
Few seconds later.
Ooh, more jelly! They're stealing our soda supplies! Hurry up, Patrick! We got ourselves a train to catch! May I? Funny coincidence, huh? Bandits steal our train and Mr. Krabs happens to be on it. Hold on! Mr. Krabs is the red-handed bandit! We have to get closer so we can bring him home! No more chafing.
mean well, but you gotta let me stay! Please!
You're under arrest, red-handed bandit.
Like I was saying, SpongeBob, you gotta take me back! I beg you! This old soft shell won't last a day in jail!
Sorry, Sheriff. I'm taking this one in.
I sure should stop drinking so much cactus soda on the job.
इसको ले आए वापस आ गया हट गया सब कुछ
Oh, me boyo! That sure taught me a valuable lesson.
That it's not all about money?
What? No, no, oh, no, 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 no. It's always about money. But I did learn that I can't put a price on me Employee of the Month.
I'm here to help, Mr. Krabs. We'll find Pearl and the Krusty Krab and bring them back on the double.
That's a good lad.
There are still a lot.
Yeah, the map allows you to travel back to any checkpoint in the wishing world. It can be accessed at any time from the pause menu. Use the moon visit and complete the side quest and find golden doubloons. Boss fight can be replayed from the map once you have completed the story.
We should ask Cassandra where else we can find our friends.
That lady knows everything! It's like she has this all planned out!
और भी वीडियोस चाहते हो तो मुझे मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, कमेंट करें, लाइक करें, कमेंट में भर दो गाइस कि बता दो कि आपको ये गेम दोबारा देखना है कि नहीं, वो भी मेरे साथ।